It's a chilly day in Milwaukee as we get ready for baseball underneath the retractable roof of Miller Park. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Milwaukee Brewers. The Brewers look for the series sweep at home against their division rivals. First pitch is next. Corbin Burns, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
In now, Ozzie Smith. He will lead this one off today.
St. Louis, the shortstop, Ozzie.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Dan, D-Row, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, it's so far so good as they enter play 3-0 on the young season.
Yeah, Matty V, we're talking about a team that is white hot right now, D-Row. They've won the first 3 games of this 4-game series. They'd like nothing more than, D-Row, win this one here and finish it off to a nice 4-0 series.
Yeah, you take the first 3 in a series, you want to step on their throat right here. You don't get a chance too many times to take 4 games from somebody. They have that opportunity in front of them today.
Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. Now the 2-1 pitch. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. The 2-2. Line toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Hey, Matt, the first thing I notice when I walk into Miller Park is those gaps are super tight. You got to get greedy in a ballpark like this. There's a lot of damage to be had. This park plays really, really tiny at times. So look for this offense to try and drive the ball.
Striding in, Enos Slaughter comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing at a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
In now, Stan Musial, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. The 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Slaughter leads off second with 1 gone in the inning.
That ball's foul.
Two-1. Here it is. 2-2. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
The 2-2 one more time is a breaking ball in off the plate.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Braun giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting fourth, the second baseman, number 0.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rogers Hornsby. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. One and 0. Here it is. That's by him for strike 1.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with a base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch just like that one.
Two out here and a runner at second. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. From the stretch, the 1-2. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. 1 left for the Cardinals. It's the Cardinals nothing and the Brewers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Jack Flaherty gets handed the ball for the 4th and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
We're looking at a pretty good pitcher right here. ERA under 3.5 last season, and there are a lot of teams in baseball that would love to have this guy in the rotation. Very solid and very dependable.
Standing in, Jesus Aguilar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Jesus Aguilar.
First pitch on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matt, they have to avoid the sweep right here, especially a 4-game sweep. That can be devastating to the psyche of a team. It's okay. It happens. Throughout the course of a season, you're going to drop 3 in a row. But to get pounded 4 games by the same team can happen.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Time now for a look at the hometown Brewers starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Travis Shaw has in store. He's already got 7 RBIs in this series alone. Now, credit to his teammates. They're getting on base in front of him, but it seems like every time they're out there, he's the one bringing them home.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. First delivery to him on the way. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
Popped him up. Hornsby calls for it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting third, no left fielder, Ryan Braun.
Stepping into the box, Ryan Braun. Only 1 hit in 11 at-bats for the series so far. Here comes the first pitch. And he runs that one high and tight for ball 1. count even now at 1-1. Two out, nobody on. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Now the 2-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Slaughter has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Next to bat for St. Louis, Albert Pujols. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lined into right, a base hit. Throwing to second. And he will make it there as the Cardinals get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double. That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a 2-bagger.
Stepping in now, Yadier Molina fouled off. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
1-1. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Liner towards second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Row. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Standing in now, Lou Brock. There's a breaking pitch blocked by Grandal. And the runners will stay put here on ball one. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Two balls and no strikes to the Cardinals center fielder.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. A throw to the plate and not in time as the run scores. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third. Molina leads off second with nobody out. That one's in there, 3-1.
This is where if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
Chopper to short. Gonna be a tough play, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers. And patrolling center field today, Lorenzo Cain, one of the better defensive outfielders in the game. The ability to cover a lot of ground and hit anywhere in the order from the top to right in the middle where all the damage is done.
Here's Matt Carpenter. Comes into this one with just 1 hit in 9 tries for the series. Here's the first pitch to him. Well located changeup on that one as it catches the black for a called strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. We're in the second with the Redbirds holding a 1-0 lead. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Fouled away. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch. But that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
So runners at first and second here with 1 away. And the pitcher digs in next. It'll be Jack Flaherty. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a bunt attempt here. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Ozzie Smith.
Now batting, Ozzie Smith hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
The 2-0. Pitch is popped up. Molitor in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Curveball knocked down at home plate, and the recovery will be in time. He's out at the plate, and a costly decision to try for it there, as all of a sudden the inning is now over. 2 hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds. On now to the bottom of the second. The Cardinals lead it 1-0. Digging in now for the Brewers, Paul Molitor comes into this one with 3 hits and 11 at-bats in the series. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground at third. Taken in by Carpenter. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And we have to focus on Matt Carpenter right here. This guy bounces around, can play a number of different positions, and has a good enough arm to play them all and play them all at a high level.
So the base is empty here with one away, and here comes the lifelong Brewer, Robin Yount. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. One ball, one strike to count.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Bases are empty. One man out. Three and one to Robin Yount.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field.
He settles under it and makes the catch in the deepest confine of the ballpark.
Batting sixth, the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
Striding into the box, Christian Yelich. He'll try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
The count now at 2-1. The 2-1 is a fastball looked at for a strike.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full. Making him sweat out there. The seventh pitch coming up. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. In there, a base hit.
You know, D-Row, it's not always easy to hit in the day games. First five hitters, 5 up, 5 down. 6-hole hitter, though. He must have gotten a good night's sleep last night.
That's exactly where I was going, Dan. First 5 guys in the order looked like they were still asleep rolling out of bed. Those day games will creep up on you. 6-hole guy was locked and loaded.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. In his career versus this pitcher, he's really struggled. 0 for 10. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. Here it comes, 1-0. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
2-1.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
Now the 2-1 pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner.
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Yelich is off of first with 2 away. Into right field. That's a base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. Now the tag comes down to third, and they got him. Boy, not the cleanest of plays defensively to be sure, but it'll be good enough to get the third out of the inning. Brewers strand 1. They trail this one 1-0. At the plate, Ozzie Smith. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
The shortstop, Ozzie Smith.
First offering on its way. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
The right fielder, number 9, Enos Slaughter.
Striding in once again, Enos Slaughter. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
1-0 the count. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
1 out, nobody on. 3-0 now.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
The 3-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. Lifted the other way to left center. Braun on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Up next for the Cardinals, the left fielder, Stan Musial.
Now at the plate, Stan Musial. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
That's wide. 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Well, they were obviously
Now
pitching
batting,
around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs, and a hitter of this caliber at the plate makes somebody else beat you.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Rogers Hornsby. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
1 ball, no strikes the count. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholding a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And he may be starting to lose the feel here as that misses for ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Settling in now, Albert Pujols. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
First delivery to him on the way. In there, strike 1. Musial at second, Hornsby at first, 2 out in the inning. Behind 0-2 now. And 2. Here it is. Now a slider well off the plate. An easy take there.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
Here's the 1-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Yelich is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. A couple of walks, but no damage. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Now at the plate, Yasmani Grandal. Lifetime in this matchup. He's 0 for 4.
The catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Here's the first pitch to him. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Grandal with a 3-1 count now.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1. So now we've got a battle on our hands.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. 39. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Into the box now, Corbin Burns. And he takes ball one.
Count 1-0.
And looked like ball two below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
1 ball and 2 strikes the count. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Swing and a liner. Foul. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
Standing in, Jesus Aguilar will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. One and one the count to the Brewers first baseman. This is line to left. Musial is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're down 1-0. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Digging in now, Yadier Molina. He singled his last time up.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
First pitch on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now. 3-2. And there's a base hit on the line.
Hey, he might have been able to get his body in front of that. I don't know. But the bottom line is, I love the effort to slide and try and knock that down, but it was just too hard a play
to make. In now, Lou Brock, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Molina gets his lead at first, nobody out. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Coming in on it is Kane. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 13, Matt Carpenter.
So striding forward now, Matt Carpenter. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Now the 1-0. The swing and a miss, strike one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. So the runner stays at first here with 2 away, and that brings us to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And both guys throwing the country hardball so far. Top speeds of 95 and 97. So here now is the pitcher, Jack Flaherty. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance.
Yeah, Matty, a productive AB last time, no doubt. But here with 2 outs, let's see if he can find some green grass in the outfield and drive something in a gap.
Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. On he pops it up. And no one will track it down. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Braun has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Cards leave 1. They lead it 1-0. Digging in for his second at bat, Lorenzo Cain. He set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Lorenzo Cain.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 home. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. The 1-2 is a ball down and away. The 2-2 one more time. Is taken high, but for a called strike 3.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Into the box, Ryan Braun. As he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. And no one will get this one. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And this is a strike 3 called. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Standing in now, Paul Molitor. 0-1 the count. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They still trail 1-0. Brent Suter is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Number 35, Brent Suter.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Ozzie Smith. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a pop-up now. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
The right fielder,
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Stepping in now, Enos Slaughter. And it's fouled away. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the left fielder, Stan Musial.
Digging in, Stan Musial. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike taken up in the zone. High in the air down the right field line. Yelich is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Cardinals, but they lead it 1-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Leading off.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now in the box,
shortstop,
Robin Yount. He leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball one.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Musial moves over. One out.
Now batting, right fielder, Christian Yelich.
In is Christian Yelich. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses. Ball one. That's wide. 2-0.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
Oh, at the green light there, but it's 3 balls and a strike now.
1 out, nobody on. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
So stepping in, Travis Shaw, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Yelich, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now the 2-0 home. And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
1 out and a runner on second base. Three and 1. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Now the 3-2 pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. And there's out number 2.
The batter, the catcher, Yasmani.
So striding in, Yasmani Grandal, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. And there's the first strike, 2-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. 2 outs here with a runner at third. The 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Milwaukee leaves 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Rogers Hornsby, due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, no balls and a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the first baseman, Albert Pujols.
Ready for another shot now. Albert Pujols. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Called strike at the letters. 0-1. Here's a pop-up now. Grandal moving to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Up next for the Cardinals, the catcher, Yadier Molina.
Digging in and looking for more. Yadier Molina last time through was a base hit. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. The flip to the pitcher covering, as that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Manny Pena is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Manny Pena.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Here it comes, 1-0. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A swing and a miss there. 2-2. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And he fouls this one off. Line drive to left. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box now, Jesus Aguilar. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 home. Pitch is popped up. Hornsby trying to get there. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Into the box, Lorenzo Cain. And he puts it on the ground to second. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. They trail this one 1-0. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. Brandon Woodruff is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 53, Brandon Woodruff.
Stepping in, Lou Brock. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here, as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far. First offering on its way. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Three and 0 now. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle. That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring up the sweet swinging Matt Carpenter. He's set and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Shaw gloves it to second for one. On to first, a double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Standing in now, Jack Flaherty. As he'll take a changeup here for strike one. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and he gets him to pop it up, but this will land untouched.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Redbirds down quietly, but they're on top 1-0. Digging in once again, Ryan Braun. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Brewers have come back to tie things at 1.
And some guys just have a knack for the dramatic. He comes up in a big spot and just cranks one out of here to even the score. Not a bad time to hit your first homer of the year, huh?
Here comes the Cardinal manager up out of the dugout out to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So a no decision here this afternoon, as it'll be up to the bullpen from here on out. John Brebbia comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Number 60, John Brebbia.
Stepping in now, Paul Molitor, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. Brebbia offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest, 1-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Now batting, the shortstop, Robin Yount.
Ready once again, Robin Yount. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. Ball 1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
The 1-0 delivery. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, It's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. He'll go to the bag for one. On to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play.
Up next to Milwaukee, the right fielder, Christian.
So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Christian Yelich. First delivery to him on the way. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off the pitch up and in, ball 2. Sent on the ground out to second. Hornsby takes it in. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. But the Brewers tie things up thanks to this solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th, all even at 1 apiece. Jacob Barnes will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Jacob.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Ozzie Smith. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. As mentioned earlier in the broadcast, this game has the potential to result in a series sweep, but of course with a tie game on our hands, that is no foregone conclusion.
Never easy to sweep. This is one of those teeter-totter games, back and forth as we're tied going into the back end of this game right now. It'll be interesting to see how this one plays out.
Now the 2-0 is whipped to left, a base hit, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base.
Right fielder, number 9.
Hey, Dan, I would imagine guys like this frustrated the heck out of you.
Oh, they do. You know, you make quality pitches, they fight, they scratch, and then that one pitch that you leave up in the zone, they're able to take advantage of it and drive it for a base hit.
In now, Ina Slaughter. Swing and a liner. And that is down for extra bases. And with nobody out, we'll see if they want to wave that go-ahead run home. In to score is the runner from first. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Roy. You just get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Into the box now, Stan Musial. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The Brewers are looking for the sweep in this game, as we mentioned earlier, but trailing by 1, they're going to need to come from behind to do it.
This one's still well in striking distance, only trailing by 1 going late on to the game. They just need a bloop and a blast or some kind of extra base hit. This one's far from over.
And for the opposition, wrapping this up and salvaging a win would at least make their trip out of here a little more pleasant.
This could be just what the doctor ordered. Nobody likes to get swept on the road, so winning this one could be big for building back team morale.
Looked to be a sinker there, up in the zone a bit, but called the strike. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, Rogers Hornsby, as it's grounded sharply to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 5, Albert Pujols.
Ready now, Albert Pujols is working here to bring home that very important insurance run, standing at third. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch ripped down the first base line. Slaughter at third with 2 away. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. The set and the 1-1. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Cards get 1 in the inning on the RBI double. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's now 2-1 St. Louis. Andrew Miller is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Number 21, Andrew Miller.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Shaw.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe. And unfortunately, he let that one go. And he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
0-1 pitch on its way. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. The 0-2 home. Left side, but well foul. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Lifetime against Andrew Miller, he's 1 for 2. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Miller, a native Floridian. He's in the midst of his 14th major league season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Now the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. And if you're wondering what's left on the Milwaukee bench, there you get a look at it right there. We'll see if one of those gentlemen is pressed into action here. Hernan Perez will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
For the Brewers, number 14, Hernan Perez.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. A ball and a strike. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. The 1-2 fouled off. Wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big impression, but I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time to be comfortable on the mound out there, so we'll see if he can settle in.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Jordan Hicks enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Number 49, Jordan Hicks.
Coming to the plate now, Jesus Aguilar. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
A strike, and it's 2-1. Here's the 2-1. Fouled away. The set and the 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Lorenzo Cain would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Count remains full. Ready with the payoff pitch. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today. Fine work there from the St. Louis bullpen. We've played 8 full. Cards lead it 2-1. Jeremy Jeffress enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Kicking off the top of the ninth, Yadier Molina, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
Molina.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Jeffress, originally from the state of Virginia, he was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys. I'm going to chalk that one up to he didn't see it too well right there. To get such a late swing on an off-speed pitch, a good curveball right there to go down 0-2, he's got to regroup.
Count remains at 0-2. The 0-2 once more is taken. That's ball one. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Coming in on it is Kane. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Lou Brock.
Into the box now, Lou Brock. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. The 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch is fastball taken high for a ball. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Standing in now, Matt Carpenter, and it's fouled away. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. The 1-1 runs a bit inside for a ball. Split fingered fastball, but that misses, and it's 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Paul Goldschmidt will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Previous meetings with Jeremy Jeffress, he's 1 for 4. Carpenter leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. One and one the count now. The set and the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. Goldschmidt swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Good battle. Count remains full. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
At the plate, Ozzie Smith. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
This game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
The 1-0. 2-0.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
The 2-0. 2-1 now.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2 down, runners at first and second. Oh, he just threw that fastball by him.
2-2 count.
He's set. The 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here. So whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
He's set. The 3-2. And that misses. Ball 4. And he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance. But after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Now to the plate, Enos Slaughter. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he'll make it back in safely at third. Ready with the 1-1. And it's 1-2. Here's the 1-2. Swung on but fouled off to the left. From the stretch, the 1-2 to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
The 2-2. This is lined into left field, and he delivers a big base hit. 1 run scores. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Corey Knebel takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Number 46, Corey Knebel.
In now, Stan Musial, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Slow grounder to first. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on just 1 lone hit, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the 9th. The Cardinals are out in front, 4-1. Bruce Sutter is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th. So digging in now, Lorenzo Cain. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
Hornsby is there, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Coming to the plate now, Ryan Braun.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Matty, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a ball, 1-0.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Oh, tough to catch up when it's moving like that.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game plan.
2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And that is off the wall in right field. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
So coming to the plate, Paul Molitor. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. From the stretch. And a ball in the dirt as it gets away a bit. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. The 1-0 home. Hard liner to center field. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Into the box now, Robin Yount. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. So stepping in, Christian Yelich, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Molitor, the runner at third. Yount at second with one away. Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. So it's a three-run shot to straightaway right field. And none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Everybody wants to be a hero and hit one of those walk-off game-winning home runs. So you know right now when he's getting mobbed by his teammates, he has to feel awfully good.
Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
He was one of the few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
A one-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. Milwaukee came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Corey Knebel claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon: for the victorious Brewers, 5 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 13 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Growing up in